love doing stupid sound tests. It's my favorite type of sound test, is a stupid one. One of these days I'm going to open this truck and fix that TV screen. The frame rate is just like 9 times what it should be. Okay. Welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the NORL Busch Bonanza Sphere 444K in honor of Gino Sphere. He's not dead, we just want to honor him. We've got a tight 2 hour and 5 minute window to get this race in before I have an appointment. The replay is 1 hour and 50 something, so we should be okay. Starting grid today. On the pole, Tommy Davis. Alongside him, Mark Guthrie. Do we have a good camera? There we go. Row 2, Ken Joint and Jared Mogard. On row 3, Adam Beresford and Mike Carroll. Row 4, Dave Daniels and Aaron Cummings. On row 5, Frank Womack and Doug Spark. Row 6, Brandon Rains and Raybo Womack. Row 7, John Cheeseman and Mark Huron. Row 8, Patrick Calgill and Kevin Corbett. Row 9, Joe Polson and Bernard Person. Row 10, David Courtney and Stefan Harding. Row 11, Jackson Vatcher and Connor Germain. On row 12, we have JT Armstrong and Roger Whitman. Row 13 brings us Scott Drake and David Baldinger. Row 14, Nigel Ramaswamy and Brendan Cruz Monseves. Row 15, Ron Stout and Ronaldo Scott. Row 16, Stephen Davis and Tony Tonto. Row 18, I think we're at. Running out of breath doing that. Jack Painter and Brian Lowe. Row 19, I think I've lost count of the rows. Anyway, the row behind them, whatever number it fucking is. Stephen Lowe and Dwight York. Joe Guabushi and Ramondre Diggs. Bobby Farrell and Matt Bontempe. Oscar Ortiz and Alex Stella. And bringing up the back is Philip Parker. That is your starting grid. are we from the command? Is this even playing? Yes. Command to start engines momentarily. Drivers, start those engines. Command has been given and the field will roll off momentarily. And the field pulls away. 444 kilometers of tight, side-by-side, bumper-to-bumper action expected from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Getting down to the nitty-gritty of our championship for the year. So now would be a bad time to have a bad race for one of the contenders. Now let's see one of the final opportunities for some of the guys further back in points to try to solidify themselves in the top 20 or work their way into it for a guaranteed berth next season for the first 5 races. Pace car going to peel away here. Off of 4, crowd on their feet, flagger with the flag in their hand. Pace car peels away. And we are green from Las Vegas. Speed builds. Tightly packed, they stay for the first lap. Leads the first lap, but now they're 3 wide at the front. One car, Stello, starting to struggle a little bit at the back, but we're 3 wide at the front. Will lead the lap, but here comes Frank Womack. Pack staying together for now. I've just realized that the shiny mitt that's in there might be the dirty one. There's a couple of spots where the light hits in front of the cars don't look quite right to me. Like right here, they look like they've got a little bit of sandblasting going on. The yellow in the flag stand keeps throwing me. Caution's out. Reigns goes to lead. Here comes Cheeseman on the bottom. They do this for 184 laps. They're going to sit down. Every fan's still on their feet. Little bit of contact there off of 4. Everybody keeps going. Cheeseman going to lead lap number 4. Stello just hanging on at the back of the field. And Cheeseman will be the first to lead 2 consecutive laps. Ken Joint stuck 3 wide middle. Cheeseman continues to lead now. Stello's still getting dropped. I don't think he's going to hold on for too much longer. 3 wide in front of this field. First three working to get clear. But JT's gonna get shuffled. Stello has been unhitched. Cheeseman continuing to lead. That car looking strong at the moment. Look at that, the 52 of Busch coming to the front. We don't see him make a lot of shows, but the ones they make, they seem to be in good shape. I think we'd get a good spot in the points next season. Maybe we'll see more of this team, but it's hard to keep an operation going when you only make about 10 races in the 36 race season. Mike Carroll working his way up to give Cheeseman a challenge. A single file line trying to form at the front, but will they stay that way, or will somebody pop out? Here comes Calgo going to pop out. Marcuron's going to pop out. Look at that. Parker from the back into the top 10. In 13 laps. Overcoming that bad qualifying effort, that 79 crew. And here comes Marcuron charging to the front. Raybo and Mogard to the inside. 3 wide for the lead off of turn 4. And Mogard's going to lead it. Contact into the wall! Big crash right in the front of the field. We're still crashing. Oh! That was a massive incident. I think the 49's gone over Raybo Womack in that in a big way. Guthrie just washes up and into the fence they go. Womack's up on the fence. Brian Lowe's upside down, spinning on his roof. Many cars involved in this big crash early on. How did Brian Lowe get upside down? Just straight up into the wall, and over he goes. Gets the door at Calgo. Calgo pelts the wall. And then this 23 is just spinning like a top. Guthrie gets pounded into by the 51, it looks like. 23 on his roof as he spins across start finish. Ken join. Oh, a Busch involved. Look at this. They stack in behind because there was a there was a wad up there, I think. Ooh, and Scott Drake gets somebody there. Let's look at Guthrie from the blimp. From up the aerial shot. They get together, and now we're going into the fence. Big contact. Big hit for Connor Germain. And now Guthrie's going to spin backwards into the field. Clips Spark and gets Aaron. And, oh, Frank Womack's not going to get through. Tony Tonto doesn't get through. Connor Germain gets wrecked a second time, and then the whole field kind of accordions together here. A lot of cars making a lot of contact. Some of it very heavy. Big crash early on. Lap 16, we are under caution. That's probably going to wipe most of these guys out of the race. Pit stop's being completed, and looks like there will be a shuffle at the front of the field. Long stop for Mogard. And looks like Whitman's going to be our leader. In position for a wave around for some reason. Don't know if he's going to get it, because there's no reason for him to be where he is. Yep, 41's going to get waved around here. Let's look at the list of vehicles out of the race. Mark Huron, Brennan Cruz-Mancebes, Alex Stello, JT Armstrong, Brian Lowe, Joe Guabushi, Stephen Lowe, Aaron Cummings, Mark Guthrie, Jackson Vatcher, Ken Joint, Frank Womack, Brandon Rains, Stephen Davis all appear to be done for the day, or at least will not be here for the restart. Pace car is in. Green, green, green. We begin lap 20 with 27 cars on the lead lap. And a few cars very damaged from that incident. Most of the field was involved in that one way or another. And Rain's going backwards immediately. Parker to the lead. Let's see if the pack forms up again or if we've defeated the pack with a crash like that. 0 car coming to the pits. 80 coming to the pits. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Pace car back out there. What has brought out the yellow? Was there an incident? Or was there debris off of a car? I think we've got a debris yellow. That was a restart. What did the yellow come out for? The Surefire 2003 way to figure out what the yellow was for, if it was for an incident. I think it's the debris yellow. Certainly looks that way. Well, that might get the car back on the lead lap. Certainly shuffle the running order. What is Scott Drake doing? Wrecking people under caution now? It's a surefire way to get yourself parked. Rains will get a wave around here. Probably. We'll be ready for a restart here. As Bobby Farrell is now the leader. Commentator needs a beverage. pace car gonna peel away. And the green will wave again at Las Vegas. Big stack up some of the lap cars have, well, completely destroyed race cars from the look of it. The 45 not going. That one might get pulled in by the officials. That's broken up the field quite badly. Farrell going backwards. Bontempi now leads. Three wide for the second spot. Cheeseman tries to stuff it in there. He's not even on the lead lap at the moment. Oh, yes, he is. He was just so far back in the scoring I didn't see him. I'm just stupid. Here comes Mike Carroll for the lead. And Carroll will take over the lead. So we've got 24 cars on the lead lap. And it looks like maybe 30 running. Attrition's been pretty high early on here. Roger Whitman trying to get up to this pack with Stefan Harding. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. There are a few damaged cars in this pack that might help drag it back a little bit or stretch it out. Parker coming for the lead. Doug Spark working his way forward. They're going to catch the 41 here, who is off the pace. Really far off the pace. Spark nearly runs him the heck over. Parker and Carroll get away, but there's another lap car in front of them. Spark going to try to run him down. As they all go around the 45. Yeah, we got a number of cars here the officials are giving the hurry up to, or they're going to get parked. Spark caught back up to Carroll. Womack is slow in front of the leader. Nearly gets wrecked himself here. And the lead trio will pack up. This might bring a few more cars into it. So it's looking like it's going to be one of these races. Where we build small packs, get them a little broken up by lap cars, get them put together by lap cars. It's all going to be how you do catch in the slower traffic. Spark looking for the lead. Here he comes. Gets to the inside at the quarter panel. And Doug Spark's going to lead at Vegas. I'm trying to figure out, is that chase group gaining? Check next time around. They were basically 1.6 this past time. Where are they going to be the next time around? Not gaining. So 23 on the lead lap. I think the 41 may have been parked. Looks like we've got 29 running at the moment. Maybe fewer. Yeah, if we stay green for too much longer, we're going to knock 2 cars off the lead lap pretty quickly here. lap car again. I think that 45 needs to pull off the track here shortly. Spark trying to stretch away through the traffic. I don't know if he'll succeed. What is the bunny sending me that she says she needs? Oh. Yeah. Spark and Carol getting away. Now down to 20 cars in the lead lap. Spark and Carol have stretched away now. Trying to build a big gap here. Could be completely wiped out by a caution at any stage of this race, but you never know with this few cars still going. Caution for cause is kind of unlikely, short of somebody running over one of these slower cars, and slower cars are slowly getting flagged off the track. Got a cloud of dust, somebody's been through the dirt, and the caution's out. Hey, I just said that a caution was unlikely, and hey, would you look at that, we've had a caution. I bet you it's a caution for cause. Yeah, it was. A couple of cars going through the dirt. What has happened here? Ooh, into the dirt. Yeah, I'm surprised they threw the yellow for that, but all the debris being brought onto the track, probably worth it to put it out. And Carroll goes back to the lead. We'll get ready for a restart. And your commentator will get himself a beverage. because Connor Jermaine can't figure out where he's supposed to be. Let's just see if he ever figures it out. There we go. I think we've sorted it out. Are they gonna go green this time? Yes. Okay, pace car in, green flag out. Well, top 5 are gonna break away off of that. Beresford now leads. Pack trying to sort out how they're going to run here after the restart. Mike Carroll trying to work his way back forward. Carroll and Beresford breaking away. Bears are going to catch them all packed up like this. Cuts to the inside of Jermaine. Almost makes contact. That's going to check us up here. Baldinger briefly leads, but here comes Spark to the inside of Beresford to try to take it back. Nearing halfway, about 20 some odd laps away. Spark and Balding are trying to get away. Drop anybody getting around Tonto and Oscar Ortiz. Well, they might be about to. I think they just dropped Patrick Calgill. We'll see, maybe he gets through, but not looking hopeful. Calgill with the help of the lap car, Daniels trying to come back. And I think they are succeeding. All signs certainly point to that. caught back onto the back of the lead group. See if they stay here this time. Lap cars really are just playing havoc here, aren't they? Oh, excuse me. traffic to stack up the field. I don't know how much longer they're going to let the 10 and the 80 lap at this pace. They're just so far off. So we're down to 19 cars on the lead lap. It's going to be 26 running. I guess we could go through the field here in a moment. It's been a little while since we've given you a rundown, and we are now going to be at halfway here in a lap and a half. Adam Beresford continues to lead. I'm going to let him kind of cycle through the lap cars back there before I cut through them here. Doug Spark just lost the lead draft though. Spark in person, I believe, lost the draft now. Oh, almost contact there between Davis and Baldinger. So, Adam Beresford leads over Tommy Davis at Bontempi in third. Mike Carroll was third now. Calco in fifth. Corbett in sixth. That's and then seventh belongs to Dave Baldinger. That's the lead draft at the moment. Baldinger just hangs on to it. Let's see if he actually stays here, because this is a make or break couple of laps here for him to stay with the draft. I think he's going to stay just a little bit longer. Off the back of this group now, Doug Spark in 8th and Bernard Person in 9th. 10th is Philip Parker. With him he's got Broderick Whitman, Ronaldo Scott, Joe Polson, Stefan Harding in the lap car, Dave Daniels. Daniels, the first car one lap down, kind of wishing he was a little further up so he could be picking off cars so they get lapped a little quicker. Here we got lap couple Ortiz. Nigel Ramaswamy in a pack back here with Ron Stout, Bobby Farrell on the lap car of Reigns. They're losing time. They're going to get lapped here before too much longer. And David Courtney, last car in the lead lap, sees the leader not that terribly far behind him. Yeah, there are the leaders coming off the corner, and the lead pack is broken up badly. We're doing it through the field, and the lead draft is completely fractured. Cool. So now we got 3 at the front, and oh, it's got some green flag pit stops. That makes sense. Into the pits we come. Bernard Person going to be the leader here as he stays out. He lost the lead draft. Yellow now could completely change the complexion of this event, but Bernard Person coming to the pit lane. Has anybody stayed out? No, I don't think so. We're going to try to find, here we go, what was the lead draft before the pit stop. Let's see how this cycles. to spread the field over half the track. So we are working lap 100 now. There's Bernard Person out of this contention to be the leader. Yeah, lead group is splintered. Mike Carroll and Adam Beresford have checked out. Chase group 3 seconds behind them. Knots, and we have one blowing smoke. Ron Stout has blown a motor. He's got into the apron. Stay green. Ron Stout coming to the pits with an expired power plant. That'll leave us with 16 cars on the lead lap now. It's about to be 15 on the lead lap as they catch David Courtney very quickly. Geez, the Dodge gonna lose a lap here. Three wide with the lap car up top. Mike Carroll sees an opportunity to take the lead. Beresford holds him off. See if Courtney stays with them. Courtney coming to the pits, so he will not stay with them. Davis has dropped out from the looks of it. Mechanical failure on that car as well. I think that leaves Tony Tonto Jr., the last car still running. We got about 23 still on the racetrack. Again. So put Tonto another lap down. That same is going to happen to Oscar Ortiz down the back here. Jack Painter out of the race. About to lose a lap here as the leaders catch him. So it's going to be 14 cars in the lead lap here if they put Farrell down a lap. Looks like they will. See if he stays with them. He just might. Second pack is 4 seconds adrift. Swami with a nice one to look in the lap. For trying to get away here. Farrell didn't stay with him, but Cheeseman's trying to. So we've got 23 cars running. We've got 14 on the lead lap. Top 10's Beresford and Carroll checked out on everybody else. Then it's Spark, Cowgill, Baldinger, and Corbett in a group. Then Parker, Whitman, Bontempi, and Person. Next group is Scott, Harding, and Polson, and then Ramaswamy is Beresford tries to get away from Mike here. I know he's going to stay away with him. Certainly doesn't look that way. You see that second group back there? They're just not making any progress. like, that's that group. They've got more cars. They should be able to catch up, but they're just not doing it. These two are just too strong for him, and Cheeseman's just sort of hanging on to him. Cheeseman's hanging on to him, trying to get whatever positions he can get out of it. Which may not be a whole lot, but it's a better spot to be in than where he could be. Oh, look at that gaggle slow cars ahead. Capitalize here. He's at least going to get the lap lead out of it. Now there's slower cars ahead of him again. Where's he going to go? Bottled up a little bit. Ortiz and Tonto sort of pack up each other. Shuffled again. Back to the lead. Now they gotta work on this group ahead of them. They catch those cars, I think they're gonna pack up with them and just take over. This group now, and I have a weird hunch that this is just going to congeal into one pack and make it even harder for the chase group to get up here. This is what Cheeseman was hoping for, because now he's caught some cars that he's actually going to be on the same lap as. Actually, I think he's just caught one this way. I think it's just been Daniels. Well, they didn't really congeal in a solid pack. They just sort of took 4 cars and drove away from everybody else. Ramaswamy fading back now. Might stay with him, but I don't think he will. So we got the battle for the lead in this group, and the battle for 16th. That's kind of cute. Beresford's blown a motor. Adam Beresford pouring smoke, gets to the apron. Is he going to make it back to the pits? That's going to make Mike Carroll the lone leader. Beresford's going to make it back to pit lane from the looks of this. He will, so we're going to stay green. Well, Mike Carroll's just been gifted a massive advantage here. All he has to do is keep his car running. I think he's going to win this race. As Beresford comes in, smoke pouring out of that machine. Day over for Adam Beresford. Now, will this hurt Carroll's ability to stay away from this group? He's got 2 pretty good cars with him, so he may still be in a good position here. They're catching more cars to try to add to it. Dwight York and Oscar Ortiz still not York. Well, I mean he is, but Oscar Ortiz and Tony Tonto this close together is Carroll's gonna try to just leapfrog his way through this, it looks like. Beresford drops down the order being in the race. Mike Carroll's coming in for his final pit stop. Brings it to a stop. Seems to be a perfect pit stop. They cannot afford an error because this should be the last stop of the day. Down and away. Kevin's the leader as we wait for this to cycle through, but we expect Mike Carroll to cycle the lead. He was way out ahead. He's now out here by himself, though, for a few laps. Let's see what that does. That cycles the field around. So the second group is 6 seconds back now and has broken up a bit. We'll see if the gap continues to change though once Daniels and Cheeseman catch back up to Mike here. Because I think that gap's only really coming down because of that. He gained 4 tenths there, but now he's going to get caught. Some drafting help, I don't know if that's going to keep happening. They're going to probably get it down to 5 seconds, so it's going to scoot away. It's down to 5. Catching Joe Polson now. Stay isolated long enough for the second group of those stages. They got to 4.8, but I bet it's going to suck them out. We are getting reports that he might have a loose wheel after the pit stop, but it seems to be stabilized. They're going to keep him out. There's really... hit him now and you give up a win. So might as well just see what happens. See if it stays the same. If it gets worse, what happens? Honestly, I'm just trying to make something else with this race interesting because I think he's got it now. Oh shit, we didn't get a yellow when Beresford blew up. I'm gonna pack the field up and make this interesting again. We have 11 cars on the lead lap now. Mike's only got lap cars around him. Although he's trying to get up there. 2 more cars left. 3 more cars left up there. No, just 2. Everybody else is already at least down 1. Farrell down 2, so both Cheeseman and Daniels can pass him. Ronaldo Scott now about to lose a lap as well. This might create a nice pack for Mike just to ride with, though. Probably split Oscar, no, Oscar and Tony Tonto Jr. still near-ish each other, but a little more broken up. It's Cheeseman we're looking for, but Cheeseman's lost the toe here, so he may not get to capitalize. Inside 20 to go. Mike Carroll at this point has this race so under control. He's probably hearing every weird sound that car could possibly make. Just gotta keep pressing on and not worry about it. These laps to click off a little quicker though. There's Tony Tonto Jr. again. Second pack, like, they're losing time but not a lot. They're just agonizingly close. As this group grows, their chances of gaining just sort of evaporate. Checkups like this one. Problem is, if they get the same checkup, there goes their entire game. Just trying to close it out here. Second group really falling away now. race, obviously. What if he has enough fuel? Should be okay. I think I was counting laps. I'm just trying to think of any reason why he's not going to get this, but it's really going to take something like a tire failure or a motor blown, a yellow here in like the next 2 laps. These next group of cars getting ready to go a lap down. It's really going to depend on whether they some impediments here. Might honestly be the race to look for is to see if they'll lap the next group and give these 1 lap down cars a chance to improve their position a little bit further. To get checked up by Tony Tonto Jr. So our person's probably going to lose a lap here. Mike Carroll, he's going to put the 90 lap down. He's probably going to put this 58 lap down. This is 6 cars in the lead lap. We are 6 cars on the lead lap. Oh! To the pits! Flat tire for Mike Carroll. That's all I can assume this is. Where's the second pack? Here comes Doug Spark leading the second pack. This has brought the whole race alive. 2 laps to go. Mike Carroll's in the pits. Doug Spark's going to be the leader at the white. Okay. Let's go then. So our race now is between these 3. Mike Carroll pits unexpectedly with some sort of problem. It's now Doug Spark, David Baldinger, and Kevin Corbett going to battle for the lead here. They're going to come to the white. Kevin to the bottom looks for the lead. Needs to get the inside of Germain here, otherwise he's going to get closed off. He gets the inside of Germain. Kevin leads at the white. Baldinger coming with a run. Mike Carroll coming out of the pits right here. He's going to lose a lap. Baldinger trying to get a run. Kevin trying to hold him off, pick up another win. Baldinger gets a look, can't get to the inside. Spark fading back. He's out of this. Off at turn 4, checkered flag in the air. And a shocker, Kevin Corbett's going to win at Las Vegas. Baldinger second. Third goes to Spark. Fourth is going to go to Philip Parker. Fifth to Whitman. And we got a big battle for the 6th spot here, it looks like. Although it looks like Ronaldo Scott's in position to take it. Stefan Harding looking for it. Not enough of a run. It's going to be Scott Harding, Polson, Bontepi, Person. Calls out the top 10. Nigel Ramaswamy 11th. Mike Carroll comes home in 12th. Dave Daniels, Patrick Caldwell, John Cheeseman, the rest of the 1 lap down cars. And we've got Bobby Farrell, 2 laps down, 3 laps down. We have David Courtney, 5 down. Reigns, 6 down. York, 8 down. Germain. And Ortiz, 12 laps down. Last car running. Tony Tonto Jr. out of the race. Adam Beresford, Ron Stout, Tommy Davis, Jack Painter, Stephen Davis, Raybo Womack, Ramondre Diggs, Jared Mogart, Scott Drake, Frank Womack, Ken Joint, Jackson Vatcher, Mark Guthrie, Aaron Cummings, Stephen Lowe, Joku Ibushi, Brian Lowe, JT Armstrong, Alex Stello, Brennan Cruz Monsevis, and Mark Huron. That was an unexpected finish. Kevin steals one. Well, let's see what the points look like. And next week we're going to Lonesome Pine. There'll be heat races there. Did not expect that. That those points are updated. I may not have exported. Oh, those aren't current exports. Let's try that. Alright. After 28 events, Womack now leads by 105 over Carroll. Then Cal Guthrie loses 2 spots. Corbett up 2. He is 5th in points now. 2 wins on the season now for him. Daniels in 3rd. Huron loses 2 spots down to 7th. Parker's in 8th. Beresford passes Cummings into 9th. Ronaldo Scott passes Brennan Cruz Monsevis. Broderick Whitman goes by Mogart and Diggs. Vatcher is now 93 points to the good in the top 20. Courtney picks up a spot. Person picks up a spot. Stout. Polson picks up 2. Zeller loses 3. Didn't make the show. Bontempi up 2. Baldinger picks up a spot. Farrell picks up a spot. Ibushi managed to pick up a spot. How many races did they run? Races. There's somewhere. 7. Yeah, he's only made 7 races this season. Look at all the people behind him that made fewer. Alright, we will see you all next week for Lonesome Pine.